But have you visited here the last couple days where it's been hot with your kids at the playground? As temperatures climb near 90, playground equipment can heat up really fast. ABC 57 First Warning neighborhood weather meteorologist Macy Tetrick did an experiment to see if the equipment can become unsafe. Macy?
Yeah, that's right, Emily. Where I am right now is at Leaper Park. This was stop number 1 on my visit for this experiment. Leaper Park is in the nice sunshine, but we also went to Potawatomi Park, which is more in the shade because there's a lot of trees out there. I wanted to see the temperatures just between the two parks, whether one was safer than the other, but honestly, as I was taking temperatures at both of them, the results shocked me. Not everyone takes a thermometer to the playground, but I took mine to Leaper Park, which is filled with sunshine. I took the temperature of the slide, 132 degrees, plus the monkey bars, which were around 150 degrees. And the warmest thing we found was the rubbery turf on the ground, which came in just under 160 degrees. Here we saw one adult reminding their boy not to go on the slide because it was just baking in the sun. I don't blame him. So right now we're outside of Potawatomi Park, and here not only do they have a playground, but they have a splash pad too. So we have our thermometer. We're gonna go check out the temperatures here at the more shaded park versus where we were in the sunshine earlier. Also get you a check of the temperatures out on the splash pad. 86 degrees. The shady ground was about 70 degrees cooler than it was in sunny Leaper Park. The equipment here was half in the sun, half in the shade, so some things were still hot. We found a metal merry-go-round with temperatures above 90 degrees. Overall, Potawatomi Park equipment was cooler than sunny Leaper Park, but it still could be dangerous. Well, maybe if the equipment gets too hot, you could just cool down in the splash pad. The concrete under the water was refreshing in the 70s, but the dry, sunny concrete patches were above 100 degrees. That can't be good for bare feet.
Some of our kids like to run around barefoot. You know, they just love that freedom.
That's South Bend Clinic pediatrician Dr. Javier Galan, who says that high playground temperatures do concern him.
Those temperatures of 150, 160 can definitely cause thermal burns, especially in all people, but especially our younger kids who kind of just like run up to them and get on the slides or the playground toys.
Everyone can get a burn, but toddlers are more susceptible.
Younger than 3 or 4 years old, their skin is just a little bit more sensitive than ours. It's thinner. And they obviously are the ones who are touching everything.
There are a few ways parents can protect their kids. Galan recommends avoiding being outdoors during the hottest part of a day, and also for parents to do a touch test of equipment before kids play.
If it's hot for you, it's going to be hot for the kids.
Now, keep in mind that as we were doing this experiment, the temperatures outside were actually about 84 degrees. So as we climb up closer to even 90 degrees, the equipment out here can get even hotter. A couple of more of those recommendations from Dr. Galan. He says, remember to just hydrate with your kids and also to supervise them, because if you keep an eye on your kiddos, well, then you're going to avoid a lot of those burns and a lot of those injuries that could happen. And right now we actually have a couple of kiddos who are playing at the park. This is a good time of day, but already I just took a temperature of the ground, you guys, and 86 degrees right now, so it's already starting to heat up out here.
And you're keeping those kiddos safe, right, Mace? Have they asked you or kind of wanted to see what you're up to there today?
Oh my gosh, I have no idea. They're literally standing like right off camera right now because they are so excited about what's going on out here. I don't think it's very often that the news is out at the playground, but I'm having fun. You guys have seen me playing on the equipment.
Yes, I know. You guys will have to go check out Macy's Twitter and Facebook. She's been posting stuff all morning long. Mace, hopefully you can get out and spend some time with those kids too, but definitely safely, because I know those temperatures are coming up here this morning. Yeah, and speaking of temperatures, Macy.
Oh my gosh, yes.
What was the hottest thing that you measured when you were out there?
Yeah, the hottest temperature, so we're at Leaper Park right now, and I can see the sun coming up right now, so I know that the ground is going to get hotter. When we measured the ground when we were out here the other day, and a reminder that it was only 84 degrees, but the ground temperature was close to 160 degrees, so that is definitely why we don't want your kiddos to go out here barefoot at all.
Yeah, and definitely something for all the pet owners too, Mace. Probably a good idea to keep their paws off of it as well.
Right, yeah, definitely. The pets and the kiddos, we got to keep them safe because I know this is a fun place to go over the summer.
Yeah, well, hopefully we can get some families out to Leaper, Potawatomi, and all of those other wonderful parks we have here throughout South Bend and Michiana. Mace, thanks so much. And stay with us. We'll be right back after this break with more news.